Hey friends, how are you today? Jackson and Haskell. We have Davis Moldarelli here. I don't know if that's how I'm pronouncing your last name right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So, what's your major?
I'm a math and secondary ed major.
You're a sophomore, right?
Well, yes. I'm a second year here, but I'm a junior.
Oh, really?
By credit. Yep.
Nice. So, we're talking about the yearbook, hypernikon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
Hypernikon?
Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're the editor-in-chief.
Mm-hmm.
So you're someone else, I think. Taylor? Or is it just you?
Just me. Yeah.
How about you
Taylor
talk-
had a lot of stuff to do.
Do you want to talk to people? So why are you leading it this year?
So, we haven't had a yearbook since 2010. So, last year, during orientation, I talked to Davis Metzger and said, what would it take to start a yearbook? And he said, let me look into that. And then a year later, we're finally got one going. And so we're going to be using a software called TreeRing. So every student gets their own account on the internet, and we make a book, and they add the last 2 pages are just for their book. So it's your personal favorite memories and pictures. So things that you wouldn't put in a regular yearbook, but definitely reflect your favorite parts of the year.
Who's on the team for yearbook?
So it's me, Nate McReynolds, Elizabeth Henselman, Jenna Dawson, and Jacob Bradley.
Nice.
Yep.
How can people find out about this? Is there a meeting coming up?
Yeah, we've got calling it the Hypernikon Forum. It's November 1st from 6 to 7 in Jenks 237.
So Wednesday.
Yep, this Wednesday.
Nice. Will all your staff be there?
They will all be there.
Nice. How did you choose your staff?
So we chose the staff. Just went to sleep.
Yeah.
We chose the staff just through interviews. I met with a bunch of people last year, did quick interviews, and then, hired people.
How could anybody go to your meetings? Or is it just staff?
We don't really meet that often because you don't really need to for yearbook. We've got an external hard drive. We all put our stuff on there, and then it's all the programs are through the internet. So
that makes it easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
How's it going so far? Have you
It's
guys
going pretty
started
well.
yet?
We've started. The deal is a large portion of the book is stuff that we won't be getting until second semester. Is we're gonna have a section obviously for faculty and staff, for all students, dorms, res life, athletics. So we've only had a third of our sports so far.
Yeah, so far.
Residence halls tend to like to do things towards the end of the year more because people switch around. It just reflects the year better because people remember more at the end of the year. So also clubs get more people towards the end of the year. So for the most part, images will be reflected from the second half of the year, but we're still getting all our layouts ready, and everything that we can do now we're doing.
Cool. Is there a Facebook page, like a Facebook group?
We actually don't have one, but everything, the actual software is kind of like social media.
Okay.
So you'll be able to see what other people upload if they allow it. That way you can take those pictures and also put them in your custom section of the book.
Nice.
And then everything that people upload, we can use for the bulk of the book as chief editors.
That's nice. How much will a yearbook cost?
So a yearbook, I really hate giving this number because the bigger we make the book, the more it's going to cost.
Yeah, totally.
And it's not a lot of money, but it's probably going to end up being around $35, $40.
Not that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Considering people pay like $85 in high school.
Yeah.
Because we're using a much better software, where if you bought a yearbook, you would give your money straight to TreeRing, which is the company we're using, and then they give you a book. So they only print the number of books that people buy. So the school doesn't have to make a bunch of extra money for the books that they don't sell.
Makes sense. That's cool.
Yep.
How can people get in contact with you and your team?
So we haven't gotten the emails yet from CTS because we were just chartered as a publication through GCSA last week. So we're still trying to get our emails, but hypernikon@gordon.edu and hypernikon.support@gordon.edu, or possibly support.hypernikon. Haven't gotten there yet. But we'll be getting those from CTS the end of this week or the beginning of next week.
Nice. Trying to think what I was going to say. Just trying to think. Forgot it now. We guys have extra staff members later on in the year.
So we have multiple photographers
Okay.
that are sort of staff, and then you're helping with publicity once
Yep.
we get the ball rolling. But that's basically it.
Nice.
Now every student can get involved by uploading things, just straight to Tree Ring. So that's everybody, if they want to be, is technically a staff member, because they're all collecting pictures and helping edit what will be the Gordon yearbook.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be nice.
Mhm.
Trying to think.
Should be cool.
Is there anything you want to say to people who might be watching this right
yeah.
now?
So one thing this year that's going to make it more difficult to sell yearbooks is the fact that you're not going to get a form from Gordon that's just going to get billed to your Gordon account. You're going to actually have to log onto the website, put in your credit card number, and buy it. So you're not going to get emails from everybody in Frost telling you to buy your yearbook. You're going to have to actually do it yourself. So mommy's not holding your hand. You gotta do it yourself.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
So last week, GCSA gave you guys a pay.
Mm-hmm.
How were you excited about that? Were you nervous?
Oh yeah,
at the beginning?
it was great. So they weren't all on board with paying us as the employees, and so I've been going to forums for a couple weeks in a row, and also weeks last year. They told us last year that they would like to pay us, but didn't charter us as a club because they chartered us as a club instead of a publication because of all these bylaw changes that they were doing, and they said, you know what, we'll just do a club now. Next year we'll make you a publication. I didn't really know what that meant, but I said, okay, sure. And then got here this year, and they said, we might not want to make you a publication. And I said, no. So then we had a lot of forums that I had to attend, not attend to. And so then last week, I got a bunch of people to come to forum, got 16 people to come, which was probably the most people that forum has ever had, other than their reps, because nobody goes to forum.
That's true.
So we had our 16 people, and I went up and presented. They all asked really good questions, and then when the reps were talking, the people that in the audience also asked really good questions. And Gabe Pakovich, to Davis Metzger's knowledge, which is 3 years of GCSA, Gabe Pakovich was the first audience member to ever be in a caucus, where they, 6 reps have 60 seconds to talk. Gabe Pakovich was a speaker's list. Gabe was the first audience member to ever be on a speaker's list. So
Really?
that's pretty cool.
That's
Good
awesome.
for him.
Who you guys could be working with in GCSA the most, do you think?
So we're basically done working with GCSA now, which is good because now they don't have to invest any more time in us. They will be checking up on us, and that's the vice president.
Yunichi?
Yes. So she's in charge of all publications, just making sure that they're actually happening and not just not happening.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be working with her a lot, but thus far it's been mostly Davis Metzger, but now it's going to be mostly her that we're actually a publication.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
When do you guys think the yearbook will come out?
So we want the later in the year, the better.
Yeah.
Because we can include more stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but we want to have it here by the time of final exams. That way everybody can sign each other's books. So graduation will not be featured in it because graduation
the year
is
after. You think?
Probably not. We will feature the year after. We'll feature the Rec IM championships and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But graduation, since it's mostly the senior class and they're not going to be buying the next yearbook, we won't be featuring that in the next yearbook.
Mhm.
But definitely house standings in Rec IM from the year before. All summer mission trips from the year before will be in the next yearbook.
That's nice.
So we're also going to be including last year's Rec IM stuff in this year, and last year's mission trips in this year.
That's awesome. I just want to give a reminder, shout out to go to the meeting 6 to 7 Wednesday night in Jenks 237.
Yep.
You're gonna meet Davis and his team,
Yes, indeed.
and they're gonna be talking about Tree Point,
Tree Ring.
Tree Ring,
Tree Ring. Yep.
and
So
there are a
it'll
lot
be-
of people are hopefully can go.
Yep. Should be a lot of fun.
Is there also a GCSA forum at the same time?
GCSA Forum is we're
cost.
6 to 7.
Yeah.
GCSA Forum is 7 to whenever they end.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I just want to say thank you for being here.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.